Randy Orton had a very awkward moment with Edge at the 2020 Backlash pay-per-view. After Orton defeated Edge, Orton invaded Edge's personal space as Orton put his face so close to Edge that some fans remarked that they thought that Orton was going to give Edge a farewell kiss. And the very next night on Raw, Orton did the same thing to Edge's friend, Christian. During the 2020 Royal Rumble match, there was a painfully awkward moment shared between Brock Lesnar and his longtime real-life friend, Shelton Benjamin. Brock was in the ring, waiting for the next Rumble entrant, and Brock became more than a little excited when Shelton Benjamin came down to the ring as the next entrant. But things got a bit strange as Brock got so excited about his friend Benjamin joining him in the Rumble match that Brock couldn't keep his hands off of Benjamin and gave him a very loving hug that lasted for way too long. As the crowd in attendance and even Shelton himself began to get a bit uncomfortable with Brock's public show of affection. And for a moment, some fans wondered if the two friends might kiss. But instead, Brock tricked Benjamin and eliminated him from the Rumble. Even though these two friends meeting in the Rumble match was scripted, it seems that Brock went off script by going overboard with his affection for Shelton. On the March 9th, 2020 edition of Monday Night Raw, Liv Morgan and Natalya squared off against the team of Asuka and Kairi Sane. But the match took a very awkward turn when Kairi pushed Liv up against the ropes and began rubbing her hands all over Liv's face. Liv was no doubt stunned, but things got even more awkward when Kairi pinched Liv's cheeks and then patted her on the head. Liv was not expecting Kairi to play with her face, and it made for an unscripted, awkward moment. Kairi has never revealed why she did it. A very awkward moment recently occurred in the WWE locker room. MVP was looking at the US title when all of a sudden, the US title holder, Apollo Crews, showed up wearing only a small towel, as Apollo just got out of the shower and hadn't gotten dressed yet. MVP was embarrassed about walking in on Apollo at such an inappropriate time, and MVP handed Apollo his title back and quickly exited the locker room. Recently, things got more than a little awkward on an episode of SmackDown between Otis and his girlfriend, Mandy Rose. Otis and Mandy stood inside the ring near the ropes, and due to Otis and Mandy's positioning, as well as the looks on their faces, for a moment, fans thought that WWE was saying goodbye to the PG era.